Good morning, friends. At the last lecture, we seen electrical potential and potential energy. Now, the next point is expression for potential energy. We determine the equation of the potential energy. At the last lecture, we seen work done against the electrostatic force is equal to the increase in potential energy of a system. That means du is denoted by the potential energy and the work done against the electrostatic force, which is also denoted by dw, and dw is equal to force into displacement. Then in this point we determine the expression for the potential energy. Let us consider the electrostatic field due to a source charge plus capital Q. This is the source charge and it is placed in at the origin O. Let a small charge plus Q naught, or it is called as Q0, be brought from point A to the point B at respective distance R1 and R2 from the origin O against the repulsive force on it. Because of these both charges having positive charge, and between these two charges repulsive force takes place, and this point plus small q0 is brought through point A to B. It distances from R1 to R2 from this origin O, and we know that when the charges cease move, work is to be done. Then work done against the electrostatic force is denoted by F suffix E vector. F suffix E vector is the work done against the electrostatic force, and the dr vector is the small displacement between these point Q A to B. Then the potential energy of a system is given by du is equal to F E vector dot dr. This expression is also seen at the last or previous point, that is the electrical potential energy. Potential energy is equal to the work done. Work done is also the product of force and the displacement. This Fe vector is the work done against electric field, electric force, and dr is the small displacement. Here the point plus q0 is brought through the point A to point B. It displaced from R1 to the R2 distance from this origin O. Therefore, the potential energy of the given system is du is equal to Fe vector dot dr vector, and it is also given by minus F suffix E dr, minus F suffix E dr, equation number first. In this equation number first, we write the minus sign, for this the electrostatic force. The negative sign appear because the displacement dr bar is against the electrostatic force. This negative sign appears because the displacement dr bar is against the electrostatic force. For the displacement of the charge from the initial position A to the final position B, the change in potential energy. Due to the motion of these charge from A to B, the change in potential energy is denoted by delta U, and then can be obtained by this delta U by the integrating this equation number first. Then delta U, change in potential energy. Delta U is the change in potential energy, can be obtained by the integrating equation number first. We integrating the equation number first for the determination of potential energy. Therefore, delta U is equal to integration R1 to R2, limits R1 to R2 du. R1 to R2 means R1 is the distance of a point at a point A, and R2 is the distance of that charge at a point B, and this charge is moved from R1 to R2, that is A to B. Therefore, R1 to R2 du. You know that the equation du, F E vector dot dr vector is equal to minus Fe dr. Therefore, just put this equation in this equation. Then therefore electrostatics force Fe bar is given by minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q0 upon r square into r cap. This is the electrostatics force, which is also learned at the previous standard. Electrostatics force, that is the Coulomb force. This Coulomb force is directly proportional to the product of magnitude of their charges and inversely proportional to the square of distance between them. That means these are the two charges, Q and Q0, and the distance between them is suppose R, and this also electrostatics force is directly proportional to the product of their magnitude of their charges, that is Q naught, and inversely proportional to the square of distance between them, that is the r square. And this r cap is the unit vector in the direction of r vector. R cap is the unit vector in the direction of r vector. Then negative signs show that this r vector and these Fe bar are the opposite direction. This negative sign is indicate that the r vector and these Fe bar vector, that is the electrostatics force, is the opposite to each other. It is oppositely directed. Therefore, for a system of 2 point charges, delta U is equal to integration R1 to R2 du is equal to integration R1 to R2. The value of du is given by minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught upon r square into r cap into this is the d. This equation put the value of Fe in this equation, then this equation can be written as integration R1 to R2. The value of Fe is minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught upon r square into r cap, dr is as it is. Then we can integrate this equation. In that equation we know that this minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught upon r square is also the constant term. Therefore, this constant term are also written outside from the integration. Therefore, the next step is delta U is equal to minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught as it is. This is the written outside from the integration because of it is the constant term. R1 R2 integration R1 R2, remaining part 1 upon r square and dr. Then we know that the formula of integration x raised to n dx is equal to x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. Therefore, this equation can be written as this term is as it is minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught 1 upon r square. this r square here is at the denominator, this r square is written at the numerator like as r raised to minus 2. At the numerator, this r square is written as r raised to minus 2, and the integration of these r raised to minus 2 is by this formula or integration is x raised to n plus 1. Here the value of n is minus 2, there is minus 2 plus 1. Therefore this equation is written as r raised to minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1 by the formula of integration. Write the limit r1 to the r2. This whole term as it is minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught, and this term minus 2 plus 1 is the minus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 is the minus 1 upon minus 1. Therefore this equation written as minus 1 upon r, minus 1 upon r. Here is only r raised to minus 1 is remaining. Here is only r raised to minus 1 is remaining. Therefore r raised to minus 1 written, this r raised to minus 1 are right at the denominator, therefore minus 1 upon r, limit r and r2. Therefore put the upper limit and lower limit from this equation. Firstly put the upper limit minus lower limit. Therefore this equation is delta u is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught into bracket 1 upon r square minus 1 upon r2. Firstly put the value of upper limit, that is r is equal to r2, minus lower limit r1. Minus minus become plus. Therefore this quantity is also positive. This is the change in the potential energy depend only upon the end point and it's independent of the actual part taken by the charge. And the change the potential energy is equal to the work done. This change the potential energy is equal to the work done. This is also learned at the previous lecture. Change the potential energy is also is equal to the work done. Then we can write this work done, or sorry, this potential energy, change potential energy is also is equal to the electrostatic force and also given by work done. Then this change in potential energy delta u is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught 1 upon r square minus 1 upon r2 minus 1 upon r1 is also is equal to the work done against the electrostatic force. This is also learned in the point electrical potential and potential energy, in which we study the change in potential energy. That means this equation is equal to work done against the electrostatic force. Therefore WAB, this is the work done across the point A to B. This point Q naught is displaced from point A to point B, and therefore the work done is given by is equal to the change in potential energy and also given by 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q naught 1 upon r2 minus 1 upon r1. This change in potential energy is equal to the work done against the electrostatic force. Then we consider this positive q naught, this is the small charge and it is the at the infinite distance. It is the infinite distance, and therefore the r, that is the distance between these both charges, is equal to infinity, and therefore electrostatic force is 0 at the infinity. This electrostatic force at the infinity is 0. Then we consider, thus the potential energy U of a system. We determine the potential energy U of the system of 2-point charges Q1 and Q2. We consider two charges Q1 and Q2. Suppose this is the charges Q1 and Q2, and the distance between these both charges is small r. Distance between these two charges is small r. Then obtain from the above equation by using R1 is equal to infinity, R2 is equal to R, capital Q is equal to Q1 and Q0 is equal to Q. In this figure, the capital Q is equal to Q1. We consider capital Q is equal to Q1, small q0 is equal to Q2, and the distance between these is small r, and the R1 is also the infinity. Therefore, equation can be written as U of R is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught from this equation, Q1 Q2 upon R, Q1 Q2 upon R. And this is the equation of potential energy. This is the expression for the potential energy. U of R is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R. And the unit of this potential energy, the SI unit of this potential energy is joule. The unit of potential energy is joule. This is also denoted by capital J. This is the SI unit of this potential energy. And the definition is 1 joule is the energy stored in moving a charge of 1 coulomb. 1 joule is the energy stored in moving a charge of 1 coulomb. 1 coulomb charge is moved when then the 1 joule is energy is stored. A potential difference of 1 volt, and at that time the potential difference is 1 volt. This is the definition of joule. That means 1 joule is the energy stored in moving a charge of 1 coulomb through a potential difference 1 volt. This is the SI unit of the potential energy. SI unit of potential energy is joule. The another convenient unit of energy is electron volt. The another unit is electron volt is the another convenient SI unit of the potential energy is electron volt. 1 electron volt is also is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 joule. The value of 1 electron volt is equal to 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 joule. This is the value of 1 electron volt. This is the SI unit of potential energy. The another one is 1 mega electron volt, 1 kilo electron volt. This is also the units of the potential energy. Thank you.